All right. I think we figured it out. I don't know
Yes,
what the
yes,
delay
yes.
was tonight. What's up? What's up? All right, guys. It is your girl Tasha, known to the world as Latasha Carpenter, but everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, what? It's like you are hanging with your girl. And my favorite word is bam, because I'm always being authentically me. And now that I'm grown, y'all call me YGT. Y'all know that little bow wow to bow wow? Your girl Tasha the YGT. Anyway, tell them who you are, sir.
Man, I ain't got no extravagant what's your introduction like you, YGT. I'm Tico. I'm known to the world as Tico. My government name is Terrence Coleman, but they call me Tico for short. I think I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna start saying that. Start saying that, and I'm gonna give me an acronym like BAM. I'm
All
fine. Some
right. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So you are in CST time. So it's only 9:30 where you are, but it's well 9:27. It's 10:27 where I am.
hmm
But I want to say thank you for being willing to hop on with me tonight as I was sitting up here and discussing and thinking about a question about, why it's so easy for people to say no when it comes to learning about something that could help them. You know how often we say, I need to turn my no on because we empty ourselves out by saying yes to so many other people, right? It's yes, yes, yes. When we know we should be saying no, but when we should be saying yes, we say no because we don't ask about no any kind of questions. So, what's your thoughts about that, Terrence?
My thoughts are basically just, and that's why I wanted to do this too, because this is an awesome topic to talk about. Because just like the subtopic says, what make us say no instead of learning more. Because even if a person, because we're not obligated to say yes if it don't fit whatever religiously, if it don't fit us morally, if it don't whatever, but it don't cost you anything to learn. And my thing is this: why instead of just learning more, just automatically your go to is no? That's my thought. Why make your go to no, and just instead of learning what it is, learning why you saying no. Don't just say no for the sake of saying no. That's my
Exactly. It's especially when that is usually because of assumptions. The moment that we hear certain things, we make these assumptions. Um, the assumption, even like when it comes to a homeless person on the street, right? There are some people out there that's homeless on the street that really needs help, but our assumption is that a lot of them are out there just scamming people to get money. So those who we can help, we don't help because of
Mhm.
our assumptions.
Exactly.
And that makes me think of, oh my goodness, I think it was one of them proverb chapters that said something about, if you have it, don't be saying you don't have it to help somebody, right? But sometimes we like, I don't know if you really need the help, so I don't have it,
Right.
right? So tonight I'm excited because I got another person who signed up. I have a new customer that started with Community Solar, and I want to say thank you to you because actually you were my first customer in Illinois to sign up for Community Solar. And I mean, you even went a step further and trusted on the electricity side, which I can understand is like skepticism for some people. It's okay to be skeptical. That's part of being a human, but you should try to gain understanding because that skepticism will keep you from getting something that can benefit you. So, when it came to you and you heard about community solar, what made you be open to it?
I was getting ready to say that I'm a prime example of learning more because I was your first customer. I wasn't involved in community solar from the business part of it. But when I actually learned more, what did I call you and say? I'll say, "Oh, Tasha, I don't want to just be a customer because I learned more." But it's people that don't even want to learn more about just being a customer. And it made sense to me to answer your question. It made sense to me to say, okay, this is something that can help me. And then it immediately made me think about 10 people off the back, off the rip, that I can help the same way. And it's no obligation to doing it. There's nothing that's going to harm you. It's nothing that takes away from nothing that you already doing. The only thing is who you have an allegiance to. Do you have an allegiance to, uh, in Illinois, is Commonwealth Edison? Do you have an allegiance to Commonwealth Edison? I don't. And if community solar can help me save money over Commonwealth Edison, and I'm not compromising nothing, that makes sense to me.
And the thing with the community solar is that it's not even changing your com Edison at all. You know,
Mm,
again, we're going to stay away from the energy side of this because that's a whole different game, and that takes a whole lot more nurturing to get people to trust us because there has been bad experiences like the live I did the other day. But nothing is changing about your energy company.
yeah,
Nothing's changed about the person that's delivering or supply at all. The only
mhm.
thing is changing is that your bill is being reduced.
Yeah,
So
right.
tell me, when I first said community solar to you, were there any assumptions that came to your mind about that word community solar?
Well, the thing is this with me, and I can only speak for myself. When you introduced it to me, number one, for starters, I know you and I know your character. So I know that you're not going to tell me something that's out of whack, that's not within character. Then I know that you know me and you know how I operate and you know how I think. And even if I got bamboozled because I trust you and I feel like it's not right, I'm not gonna do it. So when you first told me about it, because I know you and I know your character, it made me want to listen. It made me want to, okay, what is this? Because you was excited. I said, what is this she excited about? So it just made me want to listen. And when I heard the word savings, I really wanted to listen.
Right. So you focused on the word savings, right?
Hmm.
And I have to say that I didn't get those normal questions from you. And there's nothing wrong with the normal questions because of who I am. I want to be able to educate people.
Hmm.
Right? And you're the same type of person. And we want to be able to educate you and give you the information so you can make an educated decision. But what I found is the ones who do make the assumptions and they just say no, usually the normal assumptions that they hear about community solar is they think that it's about putting panels on top of their home, or they think they won't qualify because they live in an apartment, such as yourself. Did you
Hmm.
qualify?
Yeah, I sure did. But see,
Uh,
you explain that to me too, and that goes along with learning more. You explain to me, because my initial, I think I did say to you, well, I don't own a home. You're like, you don't need to own a home. Right up my alley. You
Right.
know.
You don't need to own a home. You don't need to have a roof. You don't need to have any of this stuff, and it's not going to change anything about your electric bill at all. People just don't get it. None of those things are true. Okay. But because of the assumptions, the first reaction often is for a person to say no without asking for any kind of clarity. And again, I mean, everybody's out here hurting. Someone told me earlier, right before this live, that made me want to do the live was like, um, I don't I'm not interested now. If I walked up to you and I gave you a $10 bill and said it was for you, would you say you're not interested now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's exactly what community solar is basically doing for people. So I want to take the time to share here. If anybody's on here, it's like about a 2-minute video that's going to demonstrate for you what community solar is. And the other thing is that I don't know, in Illinois, have you seen any of these farms and not knew what they were?
I haven't, but since I've seen the videos, I know what to look for now, and I've been looking, but I haven't seen them. And it's maybe somewhere in the outskirts. I'm gonna find out because I can find out where my actual farm is, and I'm gonna actually think about going to see it.
What what you call I can't think of his name. That's up there in Chicago that I told you I was going to reach out to.
Um.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
he knew a street. He knew a street with a farm. He knew exactly what I was talking about. He knew where one of them was, and I'm gonna have to look find a text message. I'll go back and look at the text message to tell you
Mhm.
where he like. I drive past this thing every day, and down here in our area, a lot of people don't even pay attention. Like I used to work at the Verizon building in the Verizon parking lot. I always wondered why they needed all these solar panels that they put up. At first, I thought they was building a garage, and it's actually a solar farm. And then I've learned the same thing. IKEAs across the world are making a lot of money because most IKEAs that you go to have all these solar panel things that are in their parking lots. So we're going to just share this 2-minute video, and hopefully some of the people that are willing to get some education and that can help them will take the time to actually watch it. And then we are going to be we'll be over here on the side while you're watching it and see what you think.
Solar power is becoming more and more popular, and it's easy to see why. Not only is it a clean, renewable source of energy, solar power can actually save you money on your energy costs. But did you know that you don't have to buy and install solar panels to experience these benefits? That's where community solar comes in. Community Solar is a state-run program providing an easy way for you to enjoy the benefits of solar without the investment or hassle of installing panels and equipment. Through Think Community Solar, you can subscribe to a local solar farm in your community and receive a solar credit that reduces what you owe to the utility each month. Think Community Solar is available in eligible states to all who pay an electric bill, including renters, homeowners, and businesses. There's no need to own property, no installation required, no upfront costs, and no long-term commitment or termination fees. Just 5 to 10% savings off the solar credits you receive each and every month. Here's how it works. Solar developers build community solar farms in places like commercial building rooftops, parking lots, empty fields, or even landfills. Next, the solar power generated flows to the local electricity grid. Then, customers subscribe to Think Community Solar to reserve a portion of the solar credits generated by the solar farm. This reduces what they owe to the utility each month. Finally, customers receive a monthly solar credit on their utility bill for the electricity produced and will save up to 10% on the solar credits received for up to 20 years. You simply sign up in a few minutes and start saving money on your energy bills as soon as you are connected to an available solar farm in your area.
So it's literally that simple there.
So,
And it is a government backed benefit. Now, in that live I did the other day about how bad relationships make us not trust, I went through everything showing how you go to the Department of Energy, look up community solar. Then in our area, I showed Illinois Shines. I went to the website in Illinois. I went to the Maryland website to show how it is a government backed benefit that can help people. And then here in the Maryland area, we're special because we got up to 25 years. You only got 20 years, but we got
mhm.
25 years here in Maryland and 20 years in most of the other states. But there's so many people that just because they don't understand, I mean, that shows you that, you don't have to have solar panels put on your home. You don't have to qualify. You can qualify even if you live in an apartment. It doesn't change your current electric service. There's no contracts involved. So that means that you could cancel it at any time. And it's going to sweep the country. People are going to do it regardless. There's different people out there. And with Think Energy, we're just providing the education and connecting you to solar farms in your area. And it's so simple. All we got to do is check your zip code, pop it in the system. Excuse me.
Got you.
I gotta bless you. To talk about it, but it's like, think if even if it's $10, got a calculator there. I know that 12 months, that's $120, right?
Hmm.
$120 over a minimum of 20 years, that's $2,400 in savings in that case. If it's $10, it can be more than $10, it could be less than $10. But the bottom line is that it's $2,400 that you didn't save. What could you do with an extra $10 even in the month spent time.
Exactly.
What would
What
you do? What would
what
you do with extra?
what I do?
Yeah.
An extra $2,000?
I'd say 10. Let's go with just a month. Let's take it small. With the $10, if you get $10 a month, what would you do with it?
An extra $10 a month. For starters, an extra $10 as much as my 16-year-old bag, an extra $10 a month. That for starters, if you want a low baller like that, that's it right there. She's in high school. She called me every other day and say, "Daddy, can you send me lunch money?" And she already have lunch money. You know, Daddy, I need another dollar. I mean, so just that alone.
I was thinking about a haircut.
You talk about turning no's to yeses.
All right, I know that's right. Look, I'm thinking about you talking about that haircut and stuff too. Spending money.
Oh my God. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I mean, my haircut ain't $10 no more. You must be looking at my haircut knowing I need one.
I don't know. It's gonna allow me to upgrade my regular pedicure to a deluxe pedicure and get me some paraffin wax on my feet. How you say it, paraffin? You know,
You got me.
I mean, I just know that people have to be okay with asking questions and not being skeptical because, again, in so many things, it causes us to miss out. You know, we don't want to miss out at all. You know, you're walking away from something that could save you some money. It's something that can make your life easier. It's even something that can help our communities. Y'all know everybody talk about this clean energy. You know, just you just got to think about it. It
Well, I
only
do know
takes a few
this.
minutes to gain some to ask a question.
Somebody got a question?
No, I said it only takes a few minutes to ask a question and gain understanding.
I want to do this, if you don't mind,
Okay.
because we know that documentation be conversation all day. I just signed up. I haven't gotten my first bill yet. And I don't care if I save a dollar. I'm going to come back on here. We're going to do a live and we're going to show my bill and we're going to show the documentation if you want to do that. I
All
want people
right.
to see my bill. I'm going to have print out the bill prior and my new bill.
And show
And
how the credits and everything show up
we can
on
compare it. We will definitely be able to compare it. I want to do that if you don't mind.
there.
So
Okay.
we can just let people know it ain't no hoax. And all I did was sit down with you for about 5 minutes and signed up.
Exactly.
Didn't
And
come out of my pocket for nothing. Now when you initially told me about it, that was a little longer than 5 minutes because you were explaining it. But other than that, signing up itself probably was about 5 minutes.
exactly. Even with all the confirmation emails. So, you know, this is just going to be about education. People going to get tired of seeing me come on here because it's going to be some slow feeding that happen here. But if you want to know whether or not you qualify in your area, if you're eligible, then reach out to T. Cole or I, and we can actually go in, pop in your zip code, and let you know if you're near one of the solar farms, and even do a free bill analysis on your energy bill and help you get some of these savings. You know, and I know y'all need some savings. The news was talking about today. We're going into this holiday season. Some of you guys are fretting over just the Christmas holidays, and you're about to go into debt, and you're still paying on last year Christmas holidays. You know, I was going to do a live early because I was like happy, like I got the best Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. I did the best with my savings. I am so proud. I got the best savings, and you know what it was? I didn't buy one thing.
Mm.
I didn't buy one thing. So, you know, but again, if you could say with this, hey guys, I see y'all coming on. Y'all not typing anything. Y'all quiet tonight, but it's all right. And y'all coming on late. Catch the replay. But the thing is that we
Please
are
catch the replay.
Yes, we're offering you something that if you're near one of these solar farms, you want to take advantage of the benefits. It's those government benefits that can impact your life. And what you want to say, Tico, and then we're gonna go ahead and get off of here.
I do want to say this because when I first signed up, I'm talking about that same day, Community Solar sent me an email that if I wanted to make people aware of what my savings and I want to share with somebody else, it was an incentive for me to share it with them. So not only can you save money, Community Solar give you an incentive for sharing the information. If you like what you have, share it with somebody. Community Solar give you an incentive to share it. So that's it. I don't see anything wrong with it.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Again, reach out to us and we are here to help and help you understand. And even if this video, if you still have questions, just ask your questions. It's
It,
okay. See y'all later.